Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Supreme Ruler. I'm joined here by Ben Magnus, Bundeswehr Bob, and Commissar Roach.
Yo.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
And I'm in the process of paying off debts. Estonia's in the process of having died.
I mean, yes, technically.
I mean, it's pretty accurate. They have in fact died. It's not really in the process of it, though. And Ben is fortifying the living daylights out of his northern border for some reason.
Yep.
The only problem
That's
with having a
happening.
Maginot Line is remember when, that didn't work for France? Well,
Just
now
waiting
One time.
No.
now think about it in the context of the fact that we have intercontinental ballistic missiles and long-range strike capabilities.
And also,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Also
Putin hasn't
talking
nuked
about-
us yet, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. No nukes have been fired in this war yet.
and I have a bad feeling that
Yet.
Belarus is going to be the Belgium of this world. They're just going to go through Belarus and just ignore it.
Yeah, that's a thing. I was told to fortify the Lithuanian border. It's what I'm doing.
So it's not your fault if it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's Roach's.
Uh-oh.
You're the
War
one who told
declared
me to
Turkey
do that.
declared war on ISIL.
I'll support that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll support that too.
Next thing we know, ISIL beats Turkey.
Good grief.
I mean, for somehow they beat Syria.
How much debt do you have currently right now, Mordred?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember how on earth you see that Atlas thing.
Oh, that's not good.
I
How
mean,
do you see the
on a
Atlas?
scale of 1 to Bob, how many loans are you in?
I'm not quite a Bob anymore. I'm back into like Mordred sphere.
I don't know what that is.
It's just below Bob.
It's just so 26 loans instead of 27.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I mean, how many
8.
billions of dollars?
That's what I want to see the Atlas thing for, because that actually tells you. It's like the
There
national
is like
overview.
So do you,
oh, where is it? There is a
Yeah,
regional
exactly.
atlas in the top left-hand corners underneath your cash, the left-hand side. There's an atlas
There it is.
Oh, God.
I
which
have dropped a
your
fourth.
debt-
I have 30
Alright.
billion in debt still.
Let's see here.
Wow, you're.
I was-
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like even Russia has less debt than I do.
Okay.
Hence the problem. So my finance minister really screwed me. That guy
I
should
actually
be
wonder how
fired.
much debt Romania has.
All right, don't go spending all that in one place.
Or do, but just spend it all on your debt.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
I mean, I had like $76 billion in reserve, so
That helps.
Wow,
I'm
that
gonna
is a
spend
lot of
most of
that's a
it.
lot of new Polish units.
yeah.
Oh,
from Germany.
these are like last gen APCs.
yeah, we're off.
He sold me all of his. That's what Bob does. He sells me his crappy, his old stuff, and I take it.
I mean, my old
gratefully.
stuff is still better than his new stuff, so
I mean, you could, Bob. You could sell him production licenses.
I could.
I mean, a leopard would be
That
probably
actually
a
is a
leopard.
really good idea. I should give him a
would be a
leopard.
good
shouldn't I? Learn how to make the 2A5.
I mean, if you're still worried about Ben becoming powerful, you can give him a leopard like 1-7 or something like that, or a leopard 2A2 or 2A1.
Ah, the Oliver Perrys. Oh, they're shipping units again.
God, really? All right,
Yep.
subs, swing into action.
The Oliver Perry is back in action,
Raiding their coastline.
thinking everything. Yeah.
I'll send the Dutch fleet up as well.
What class is the Oliver Perry?
Fuck if I know.
Well, I think the class is Oliver Perry.
It's an FFG7 is
It's an
what it
escort
says.
frigate. Germany is starting to produce Warsaw-class cruisers now, though, so that's cool.
You know what might not be a bad idea? Naval landing at that little air base in Estonia that you were basing your stuff off from, from before. Take the air base.
Well, why don't you take
it? I don't know how to do things.
Robot Ben does not compute.
Things are difficult.
Nope, there's some Dutch territory up there in Finland.
Yeah, this is clearly part of the Netherlands now.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it takes.
I see Russian units on the move.
My ships are trying to bombard the Russian land units and getting shot in the process. No, let's not do that. Let's go and kill the trap.
Oliver Perry. How many ships have you sunk now?
Jesus
73.
No, the proper answer is enough.
Well, no, the proper answer is not enough.
Pride of the goddamn fleet is what he is.
I'm pretty sure the Russian Navy doesn't exist anymore, or at least almost doesn't exist. I mean, it got to the point at the end there where they were just firing over land to turn, so they didn't have to actually engage the German Navy.
Yeah, that's true.
Just don't get close to them.
Why is this transport always flying around? I don't want to tell you to do that.
Are you sending your transport plane into the combat zone again?
Yup. Clear orders. Reserve. Okay, go into reserve. Alright, how long do you think it's going to be until Russia attacks the next sovereign state?
Probably got to redeploy.
It's only been 6 months.
6 months, and we had the harrowing like counterattack into St. Petersburg, the fight for St. Petersburg, and then the Russian counterattack, the incident.
Well, think about this. What scenario would you rather have? Raffle stomp Russia, or Russia actually be like really gnarly scary after doing a...
That's why I love this game, is that the AI is actually competent. Like, you can play this.
It's not.
You can play this, and you can lose. Like, like if that was if this had been Hoi 4, like that counterattack would have been the initial wave, and you would have beaten it off without a problem. But they poured everything into the counterattack so that they could win. Which makes for a better game, because now we have to think about how to beat Russia now.
Are we building military complexes here? Oh, the military complex has to be built, and then the fortification is built around it. Got it.
Yeah, fortification and gun emplacement. I think the gun emplacement is what actually has like built-in artillery to it too, so those will fire at units.
And the gun emplacement is actually is quicker. So it might do with putting a second line, but more dispersed around like population centers and choke points, past the.
Nope, Maginot, straight line, 1 line thick. There's no problem. There's no issue with this plan.
It'll be fine.
What could go wrong?
Exactly.
Holy shit! All right, do you guys see the assemblage of units in Grodno, which is on the Belarusian border with me?
Yeah.
It's very international.
Indian. I don't recognize a lot of these flags. Sudan, Angola.
I think one of them is Iraq.
That is very international.
And I think is the green and blue one with the black stripe Jamaica.
Jamaica is like an X, I thought.
There's a lot of different units in there. A lot of different people in there. Who is this? That one unit moving through my land. I don't know who you are.
Jamaica's, yeah, the yellow X with green and black. So I don't know who that was.
I'm very interested in the next Russian target, because they've already taken out 2 sovereign nations.
Been pushed out of the other one.
Yeah, bitches!
A load of those are Angola.
I claim victory!
It's Tanzania. That one. Blue and green.
Tanzania,
Chat
okay.
saying, do you wish the
Makes
AI
sense
in
for them to be
Paradox
in
games were
Belarus,
as smart as the game as the AI in this game?
That'd be nice.
Yes. Like when I was playing Hoi 4 the other day, I invaded England. There was like 150 divisions sitting there, and they just all sat still and did absolutely nothing. Just stood there,
Yeah, think
literally
about
doing
how
nothing.
fun even Hoi 4 would be if, you know, there was a challenge to the fight other than just whether or not you had enough units to beat the enemy units.
Okay, I figured out what one of those nations are.
Yeah, Angola.
It's the red and black stripe.
Hanging out in
with the hammer
Belarus.
and
I know it's
sickle.
possible that Belarus sold those units to those countries and they can't get out.
Yeah, it looks like it.
They're selling off all their military.
They
equipment
probably
to
got a
anybody who would
new
buy it.
research that unlocked better equipment, and the AI usually sells it off to, like, you know, third world nations when they do that. You know, kind of like how Bob is.
Hey! I see where you're going. I see where you're going. I see it.
Did you say something, Polish plumber?
Did you say something,
Hey, we have reclaimed. We have reclaimed rightful Kaliningrad. It's oddly like I'm not hearing explosions for the first time. It's weird.
This is strange. What's going on?
Oh, do you see how much supply Russia has in the Estonian?
Yes, it's,
like area?
it's concerning. Just
Where's
press
supply
S.
map?
It'll do it for you.
Oh my! It's very red.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yep.
that means they have a lot of if they're preparing for something from there.
For Latvia to get boned.
Latvia is gonna be like I'm just praying that the time it takes them to build up attack through Latvia and Lithuania will give me enough time to build my Maganaut. Somalia, what do you want?
What I would definitely strongly suggest, Ben, is at like Elk or one of the towns nearby that's kind of near there, is to build like 4 supply depots like at once in one of those hexes.
Elk.
So you got your Polonok line here, and then like right through the middle of the border if you go straight south. Yeah, build.
Oh, right there.
So you can
How do I
right-click.
build supply depots?
Go build and then build military. At the bottom of that list will be a supply depot. Build like 4 of those suckers in Elk, and then like maybe another 4 in Kaliningrad, because that'll really boost our supply through there.
It might
do
also
2 in
help
Kaliningrad
if you have the
before I'm maxed out
technology to
there.
build a radar station in some of the towns near the border.
Lump sum, 1,000 tons of military goods for $40 million. That's not actually a good deal. All right, so building those. Alrighty. This is my air base. Maybe build a radar installation in the air base. All right, supply depot, security, seaport, research center, radar station. All right,
I
build a
like how
radar
the
station.
Polish submarine force is just circling Ireland while doing nothing.
They're on auto. They do what they want.
It's an island that has 1 town with a population of 13,000, and there's 3 subs tasked with blockading it.
They really don't want them to get out. That's what the AI decided it was the right move.
Good to see the Oliver H. Perry is still
Oh yeah, up to 76 ships sunk. He's still doing his thing. I find it interesting that the AI, the Russian AI, has actually changed tactics. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this massive naval invasion. That didn't work, so we're gonna attack through the other nations, and then Bob counterattacked, and they counterattack. It's interesting not to see it just get stuck, like clearly having its brain break, and just get stuck on the same tactic until it runs out of supplies.
Yeah, the AI is well programmed. Like it figures out what works and what doesn't work, at least in a basic sense. Like, it might try for a naval invasion again, but it's not going to keep doing it while it keeps losing things. The major thing you have to worry about is if they decide to do if they I've seen an AI do this once, but do an air invasion with airborne or like air assault infantry, and target like an airbase or something, and then just fly in troops.
Oh god, that's scary. That's a scary thought.
Like right next to Warsaw, you have kind of like an airbase that isn't protected by anything, and if they figured out how to do it, or if they had enough troops tasked to be able to do it, they could just like drop troops in there, then start landing things in there to do a rush at Warsaw.
And
well,
then
no,
I'd be dead.
you only lose a nation when, well, it depends on what Bob chose, but normally.
What are my planes doing? What are my planes
They're
doing? Where are you going?
Aircraft are invading.
Yeah, they.
Oh, they went really far. They went all the way up to Estonia. And they're just sitting there getting shot. Go home.
Oh, the German fleet's firing at them from long range. That's why they're getting hurt.
Oh, that's a good point. I should probably check see what my Dutch fleet are doing. Are you dead yet?
The Oliver Perry is injured again.
Time to mess up some more merchant marine coming out of St. Petersburg.
Yep, they're dead again. Awesome.
United Arab Emirates wants to sell me 3,500 tons of military supplies. Actually, I'll accept that one because that was a good deal. Pakistan wants to sell me 8,500 tons of military supplies.
Wow, Romania is
at a good discount.
Is almost making 1 million barrels of oil a day.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I'm at 985,000.
I'm at 710,000.
And I've still got, I think, almost 12 derricks or 12 fields that are currently being built that I have to finish.
Well, here's another question for you. How do I build more industrial centers?
What do you mean? What do you mean industrial centers?
The place where I can then build factories around.
They'll auto build.
Okay.
If you just place it randomly. They're not industrial centers, they're towns. So, like
Cool.
when you,
Industrial complex.
Well, there are industrial complex and then there are towns. Both of them work.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I have a lot of towns, so I should be able to get quite a lot of industry going. Probably should focus that more. The problem is, actually, market price has risen again, so yeah, maybe there is more demand.
Yeah, the market price...
the invasion of Estonia again. Taking that airbase.
The marketplace might have... the price for consumer goods might have gone down because I am starting to wean myself off of foreign military consumer goods. I was buying almost 4,000 a day. So...
my use is 4,000, I'm exporting 16.
Yeah, so
producing 16.
I've gone down to only using 83 foreign consumer goods a day now, so...
Yeah, I think I just need to mass produce more industry goods because I'm importing quite a lot.
Yeah, industrial goods are a big economic investment.
So I've told a lot of military units to go to the border, and they go to the border, and then they decide that they don't want to be there, and they go home.
Interest payment missed. I have
They
no
stay at the
loans.
border until they get there, but then you have your military at full. So, like, since there's no supply and nothing really to do there, they just kind of go back to where there is supply or where there's a place to reserve.
China, oof. No, China wants to keep selling me military goods.
Are you gonna be Are you landing troops on that forward airbase?
I am.
He is.
This is
Took
mine.
it.
Oh,
Oh god! Oh
Oh,
god!
there's the Russian planes.
get the Luftwaffe up there.
No, there is a Luftwaffe. We just have the base.
Oh god, the Russians really didn't like that.
Run! Leave it back! Oh god!
Oh man, it stirred up a hornet's nest.
Oh, I need those Warsaw class cruisers.
Please tell me you landed
I
a whole bunch of
didn't, but I
anti-aircraft
should.
guns there.
he landed like 6 Pumas.
I'm attacking you with just anti-air. Haha.
Probably the next candidate for
Canada,
a naval
what do you
invasion should be Ireland. Just cut off their entire Baltic like presence.
Already AA. Here we go. Yeah, you suckers get on up
Let's
here.
take a look here. So we're building our supply depots. Will take 2 months to build.
Yeah, Jesus, I think I lost a ship in that. Oh no, I didn't. I'm good.
It's close. I see the health of it.
She's almost dead.
All right, time to build
He's
some
hurting.
supply bases up here.
Yeah, I got like 10 supply bases going now.
Might want to maybe upgrade the sea pier that's got to like a seaport.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Is there a way to do that without having to tear it apart?
I think you just maybe break down one of the supply bases that you're building, build a seaport there, and when that's done, you can deconstruct the sea pier. I don't think there's any other way, really.
Oh,
my
god!
God.
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Wait, why do I have a merchant marine up here? What are you doing?
Oh god!
What is this one unit doing?
Stop it! Stop it! Oh god!
Yeah, you
I think I just lost a plane.
Oh, that.
Mental note: don't send my planes up there.
Stirred up a bit of a hornet's nest up there, Bob.
The AA is on its way.
You still got the
Still
got the airbase? What if I ship up a bunch of
Well,
my
I'm shipping AA there
anti-aircraft
now, so you don't
guns?
have to worry about doing that.
Okay.
That was great.
My budget is almost balanced.
Mine isn't.
My
I
deficit
just
is less
paid off
than $1
your
million
national
a
debt. Are
day.
you back into debt again?
No, I've blocked my. He's banned. In fact, I wish I could shoot him because he was terrible.
I can
Just
shoot him.
replace him.
Christ.
Things are getting hardcore in the Netherlands.
He put us
No holds
$30
barred.
billion in debt. That's more than Russia. I mean, that's we're a small country. But no, I banned him from doing that. And I'm just trying to build up my oil industry because that's about the only thing I can produce which actually makes money.
Industrial goods and military goods are
coal
good
production plus
moneymakers as
15%.
well.
Production cost of military goods are way above the market value.
Really? Because mine are, I could still make $1,000 per unit for me.
Production is 64,000. Market value is 54.
Wow. Jesus. It's 20. My production cost is 20,000. Market value 21,000.
Why are my production costs so high? I was probably because I make no raw materials.
Yeah, probably. I make a lot of the raw materials in my nation.
Yeah, the only raw material I really have is agriculture, which production cost is 900, market value is 800, so even that, it's like my best thing is terrible. Lumber, I make $1.
All right, now we're making a proper sea port there now.
I'm just putting anti-aircraft guns all over the border.
Even electrical power. I was hoping I'd make money from electric because of all the hydro, but no.
Anti-aircraft.
That's still a loss.
I'm seeing these are all howitzers on your border. Or no, those are German. Never mind.
I have 20mm anti-aircraft guns.
Actually, I could make petrol
Sure
power.
you don't want to break out the flak Vierlings?
I should probably make some petrol-powered power plants, seeing as I actually do petroleum.
So I don't think the AI is too terribly good at telling my Navy what to do, because every once in a while it just sends a ship
Well,
up
it'll
to
send a
die.
ship up there to scout, and then it'll just kind of, yeah.
Then it'll just go through its normal
There,
life.
now we got some AA
phases
up there
and die.
finally.
I've lost most of my surface ships. The two that I have, I think, have
All right,
built
well, I've
since.
garrisoned up part of the Lithuanian border here.
I think I need to tell my guy to not be in control anymore.
Well, you can tell them to not be full. I think one of them is defensive regaining territory only instead of doing attack missions. I don't remember which one it is, if it's medium or high.
I put him on high, and he just started sending more units back to Kaliningrad. Say low. Units will go to repair, perform some border recon, and defensive pre-positioning. Medium. Units will also retreat, increase border recon, and units will react in defensive situations. Let's put them on medium instead.
Romania is making 1.3 million barrels of oil a day.
That's pretty good.
We're starting to roll out some the old Romanian oil fields. We're getting these things back up and running.
Potosi.
Yeah,
whatever
whatever,
it was called.
whatever it is. Actually, the majority of the oil in Romania seems to be on this coastline. Like that's where I'm finding most of it.
Yeah, I can see all the derricks you're building.
Yeah,
There's
the
a
only other
few.
place I have is near like the central part of the nation. What I really want to do is I want to try and if I could take all the land up to Odessa, I'd have a great oil refining area, just that I could really exploit.
Alright, so a lot of the military complexes have been built, so now we're working on building the
All
actual
right,
fortifications.
that's well, actually a little overtime for this episode. I think it was Mordred. Are you muted, Mordred?
I'm here. Sorry, I muted myself. I'm an idiot. Thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice for any of us, let us know in the comments. If you want to support the channels further, check out the Patreons. That's a goodbye from Ben, Roach, Bob, and myself, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
See you later.